Hey y'all, thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Maisha and February was a whirlwind. Literally, she came in hot, she brought a few things, left a few things, and didn't. I feel like I just lived a whole year.
I'm so tired, yeah.
I feel the way about most of the months out of the year, so maybe it's just a me thing. Nevertheless, I figured let's take some time to slow down, grab a cup of tea, and I'll walk you through the delightful unpredictability of my February in Nashville. It was a month of so much release, growth, introspection, and joy. We'll be discussing the adventures, lessons, and food I enjoyed this month. Cancel whatever plans you thought you had, get comfortable, because this is going to be a good one. Okay, so first things first, I kicked off February with the WeHo Art Crawl. If you live in Nashville or have ever visited, have you ever attended an art crawl? WeHo Art Crawl is a free monthly self-guided tour that takes place on the first Saturday of every month in Nashville's Wedgwood, Houston neighborhood, hence the word WeHo. It features art galleries, art studios, and creative spaces where you can explore. And honey, let me tell you, I was exploring. I was so proud to see my friend Nija's curated exhibition at Soho House. My favorite thing about exploring the Nashville art scene is being able to identify the artwork of local artists that I've met. Work by Nadine Shillingford and Alexis Jones were on display alongside Nija's. It was really special to see. Then I bopped down the street to Zeitgeist to see Rooted Chronicles. I got to see some more of Alexis Jones's work, Charlie's work, as well as Destiny Powell's. You know that feeling you get when you walk into a space and you can just feel the intention behind it? You can feel the richness of the culture, the community, and the wealth. That's how this art crawl left me feeling. Made me feel like I need to get back in the studio. Now, the Lego pop-up. I don't even want to talk about the Lego pop-up. Let me tell you something. I was so excited about this damn Lego pop-up. In my mind, I had the whole thing planned out. We were gonna go, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna make some Lego flowers. Well, life had other plans per usual. We got there. We waited in line for an hour. Then we got to a sign and an associate walked down the long ass line talking about it's a 4-hour wait from this point. We'll shut down the line and anybody behind this point may or may not make it in, so do with that what you will. You combine downtown Nashville, free Legos, and a Sunday afternoon, and you're already cruising for a bruise. Long story short, we left. We frolicked around 5th and Broadway, which was a good time. It wasn't the Lego pop-up, but that's okay. I had some pretty good garlic edamame and sushi from Blue Sushi Sake Grill. I'm still dreaming about the drink I had, which I will insert a picture of. It was a pretty good day despite not getting my Legos. I sort of have this inkling that me and downtown Nashville just don't mix because, like I said, I used to work downtown. My first job downtown blew up. Then I worked at a restaurant beside 5th and Broadway and they worked me like a dog.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
I didn't make it to the Lego pop-up. And then I tried to go to the National Museum of African American Music for their first free Wednesdays. However, when I got there, they were closed. Nevertheless, I pivoted. I went upstairs and got some pizza from Desano Pizzeria. You know, despite most of my experiences turning out the complete opposite of how I planned, I still enjoyed myself. Sometimes the best moments are the ones unplanned. I hope y'all are still with me because we're just getting to the good part. Okay, so boom, I got invited to my first blogger event. The blogger event was hosted by the Blogger Exchange and the Creativity Bar. This whole experience was so damn enlightening for me, from applying to the blogger registry to getting accepted, doing my hair, meditating, finding my outfit, and ordering my Uber early because you know you can't play around with the traffic in Nashville if you have somewhere to be on time. Every single element of this experience taught me something. I was chronically nervous leading up to the day of because I felt like I didn't fit the description of blogger or influencer. Then I affirmed to myself that I wouldn't have this opportunity unless I was meant to.
Catch it!
The day of the event came, my Uber driver arrived 20 minutes late, thus making my arrival time 20 minutes late. because she said she needs to go to the bathroom. Which I understand, but then that bathroom was closed to non-paying guests, so then she had to find another bathroom before she came to get me. All the while, I'm standing in the front looking down at my Uber app watching the time push back. I felt like I was already starting off with a bad impression at the hands of someone else. I never attended a blogger event before. I never met the founder of the Creativity Bar. So here I was thinking I'd roll in 20 minutes late, people staring at me. I'm moving and squeaking chairs trying to get to my seat. And ultimately I'd be viewed as rude for my tardiness and disturbance. Girl, I got there and 3 people walked in behind me. I was okay. No one was even thinking about that. During the workshop, I got to really dig deep into my vision and my brand for 2025. I even made my own hand sanitizer. Right. So here's what that experience taught me. 1, you wouldn't have it unless you were meant to. It's okay to put yourself first, even if it upsets other people. Taking accountability, I pushed my own priorities to the side. I waited for this driver and came up with this whole story as to why she was late. Simply should have found me another Uber once I realized she was taking longer than I expected. Number 3, that's 2. My fear of judgment was self-imposed. Affirmation. I trust my intuition to guide me to the right opportunities, and I release the need to control every outcome. After that whole experience, I went home and got ready because it was my girlfriend's birthday. Let me tell you, a time was had. We got sushi with some friends, and then we went to Foxy Brown. Thing was drip sweat, and now that I think about it, it all makes sense because a few hours into the dance party, I felt water on my head and on my shoulders. It was packed to the brim in there. At one point, I looked across the room and I couldn't see the entrance. It definitely was one of those nights you had to just give into the energy and have a good time. Fast forward to Valentine's Day. Me and my girlfriend found this really good and affordable Indian restaurant out in Antioch. The herbs, fresh. The food, fresh. The cheese naan, delectable. The samosa, delightful. My meal, delicious. Out of the few Indian spots I've tried in the Nashville area, Honest is definitely at the top. After we ate, we went to Miss Joanne's. Sad to see her go, and she will definitely be missed. I wanted to try out a new activity, but I couldn't figure out what it was that I wanted to do. I eventually landed on a hand crocheted blanket. I have never hand crocheted in my life. It was definitely an experience. It was a challenging one, but it was relaxing. I could say that. Now the result is far from perfect, but it is warm and it's comfy. That's really all I needed. But also it serves as a reminder that I can try anything at any age. Affirmation, I am open to new experiences and embrace the joy of learning at every stage of life. Now let me tell you about this work I've been doing. Getting back in the gym has been a journey. I hadn't stepped foot in the gym since 2022, right before I jumped off the deep end into my spiritual journey. Needless to say, I was a little bit nervous. I lost over 70 pounds from veganism and making healthy lifestyle changes. And now I have a little extra skin and I can't really lift as much as I could. That being said, I'm not completely consumed by the physical strength I'll be building. I'm working to build my mental resilience as well. I'm learning to push myself more, to be consistent, to listen to my body, and to be present. I've been journaling and meditating, which has been super helpful in grounding me and helping me navigate the boatload of things that I released. Being more mindful is definitely a process, but I highly recommend doing the work towards it. So yeah, y'all, that pretty much sums up my February in a nutshell. It was a month full of adventures, insight, food, and a whole lot of growth. I'm so grateful for the experiences, the people I met, the friends I have, and the things I learned. I'm feeling energized about this upcoming March recap. Speaking of, I probably should get on that. Well, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. Let me know in the comments what you thought, what your favorite part was, and what you're looking forward to. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, embrace the journey wherever it takes you. It might just lead you somewhere beautiful. Sending you love. See you in the next chapter of Delightful Unpredictability. Please. I'm gonna try to sit in and I'm just gonna go. We are almost there, please. Blue shoes, you wait. Please, I just want to finish. Nevertheless, yeah. Right. Ash for it. Grab it up. Do I need to light me an incense or something? Abiola, abiola, mac and cheese. It features art, right? Because this is only my second video anyways. This is fun.